I told my dad that he'd ruin our relationship if he put his wife before me and my brother. I'm 16, I have an 18-year-old brother, and our parents divorced about 12 years ago. My parents always got along really well after the divorce. They threw us birthday parties together, celebrated Christmas together, and talked about us so that everything was okay. My brother has medical issues, and they were in the same room with him when he was sick or had a doctor's appointment. They also weren't those divorced parents who needed to schedule separate times to talk to teachers. They told us that we were the most important thing to them and that they never wanted us to feel caught in the middle. In general, my parents didn't spend a lot of time together. But they could make time together, and they did when it was for us. I liked how they did that because it was nice to celebrate things with my whole family, and my brother loved not having to choose which parent he wanted to see when he was in the hospital. When I was 11, my dad remarried. We didn't get along great with his wife, but we didn't get along terribly either. She was included in things with our parents, like birthday parties, Christmas, and stuff like that. But she was never very nice to my mom, and now my brother and I have found out that she doesn't approve of my dad and mom talking to each other or even being in the same room. She doesn't like joint Christmas celebrations or birthday parties. She thinks everything should be separate. And my dad is thinking about doing that. My brother and I were told about it a couple of weeks ago. My brother stormed out and told my dad he wasn't going to put up with that crap. My dad told me he knew it would be an adjustment, but that it was because of his wife. I asked him why she mattered more than us. He said no, but it's different because we're older now. So I told him he was going to have 2 weddings, 2 birthdays, 2 baby showers, and everything else going forward. His wife said yes, and my dad said that's not what she's asking for. They spoke at the same time, so my dad changed what he said and told me we would talk about it more. I asked about my brother at the hospital, and she said he's an adult now, so mom and dad don't even need to be there. My dad said we should let things work themselves out first. I told him, why bother, and that he should know that if he does this, if he puts her before us, it will ruin our relationship. The rest of the week at my dad's house was awkward. My mom knows this, and I told her I don't want to go to my dad's house if he's going to do this. He said I would have to go until a judge says otherwise, but he talked to his lawyer and filed a lawsuit to see if we can make it my choice. My dad's wife is angry with me and my brother for not accepting this and told me I put my dad in a bad position to lose one of us. My dad keeps saying we need to talk more about this, but I feel like he just wants my brother and me to accept what his wife wants.